In Chechnya, Laura and Valentin arrive at the old villa, which appears deserted. Suddenly, a man speaking Russian appears and aims a gun at them. He eventually realizes they speak English and tells them that they are trespassing. They explain they are looking for someone, Nicholas Cassadine. The man spits at the name and tells them that family is dangerous and to stay away from them. They explain Nicholas disappeared 5 months ago from his home in Port Charles, and they don't know what happened to him. The man says he's a Cassadine, so probably nothing good. Laura pleads with the man and notes this is her son, and asks if he has children. The man has 2 daughters and is sorry he was harsh, but he has no idea where Nicholas is. Valentin asks if this is his house. He says he bought it through lawyers, and he never met the previous owners. Valentin comments, "Lucky you." The man feels it's obvious Laura's son has left her, but Laura refuses to believe that as he has children. Perhaps he was forced to leave, or she feels he's being kept prisoner. The man can't help them and asks them to show themselves out and walks off. Valentin tells Laura this is a dead end, so they need to get the hell out of there and back to the hotel. Dondi takes Charlotte to visit Lulu at General Hospital, where she's been moved to. They head into her room and fill the still unconscious Lulu in on what's been happening. We never see Lulu. Dandy gives Charlotte a minute alone with her mom, tells Lulu he misses her, and steps out. Charlotte cries to Lulu that she misses having a mom. She says Sam and grandmother take her out to do things, but it's not the same. She cries she hasn't even told her friends what really happened to her. She needs her to wake up. Later, Charlotte meets up with Dante in the hall. She misses her mom and wants her to come home, to their old home. She looked into the house the other day and everything was covered in sheets, and it felt empty. She believes Mama would want someone to live there. Christina drops by to visit Molly, who is still on the couch. Christina wanted to see if she needed anything, but Molly says Sam beat her to it by bringing her a smoothie. Christina thinks Sam didn't get one thing for her and presents her with Valiant, the stuffed toy horse she had as a kid. They reminisce about childhood and how Christina chased some kids away who made fun of her horse when she was little. She thinks she likely made Molly's life a lot more complicated as a kid, and she's sorry. Molly isn't and says she was proud of her then and still is. Christina notes it usually was Molly who was looking after her, not the other way around. Molly says she couldn't always look after her, for example when Kiefer was beating her up. Christina wishes she didn't think about him anymore. But with this shelter, she knows she'll be working with kids in abusive relationships. Molly wishes she picked up on what was going on back then and gotten her to open up. Christina says Molly has nothing to be sorry for, and she couldn't find a way to get herself out of that hole. Christina feels that's when her life derailed, and she never got it back on track. Christina is unsure if she can really run this center and help these kids. Molly believes she can. She tells her sister she needs to educate herself, take some classes in management, and talk to people who have done this before. Molly believes in her. She just needs to believe in herself. Carly drops by Aurora to find Michael on the phone dealing with business. She's happy to see him back in the office, which must mean Willow is getting better. Michael says her strength is coming back, and he's giving her space. He needed to come back to the office with Drew in. Carly says it's okay, he can say Drew is in prison. Carly didn't come to talk about Drew, but his father. She asks if Dex has reported anything lately on Sunny. Michael fills her in on Dex discovering a dead body connected to Austin, and Sunny had Dex call the police. Michael says he hopefully will get more information on this matter from Dex soon. He thinks his mom's idea to keep Dex on the inside was a good one, as they won't be blindsided by Sunny's illegal dealings. Carly thinks part of him wants to see Dex protect Sunny. Michael isn't ready to forgive or forget, but a part of him still cares about him. Carly takes that as a win. At the Metro Court pool, Nana calls Sunny to check in. She's worried about the situation with Willow and Michael. They are interrupted when Ava arrives at Sunny's office to talk to him. Nina later drops by Michael's office and thanks him for seeing her. She asks if they can make peace for Willow's sake. She admits to Michael when he stepped out the other day. She and Willow had a good talk. She believes they communicate better when he's not in the room. She says she feels Willow is more open to them having a relationship, and she wonders if Michael can be open to that too.